My mom and dad owned an independent pharmacy here on Staten Island. The pharmacy served the community for over 100 years. And as the fifth owner, my dad and mom operated it for close to 50 years. There was a sense of community. It was more than just a business. It was a part of the town. Good place for the entire family to grow up and work and operate in. And so it was ingrained in our family value. When the idea of selling the business came up, it was a very emotional decision because it wasn't just a business transaction. It was part of my parents' life. It was part of our entire family's existence. So there were some decisions that had to be made, and we decided to pursue exit strategy. And so we put together a plan, and we enacted that plan, and eventually which led to the sale of the business. We chose Angiuli Gentile to handle a high-stakes transaction because we first had our initial meeting with Angiuli Gentile, and she understood from the first conversation how this was not only a business transaction, but also an emotional transaction for my parents and the rest of the family. And she partnered us with Stephanie and Christina, who also understood the emotional side of the transaction, but also helped us through the technical side of both contracts.
When Paul and his family first came to us, we were told of their long family history of operating this business and how much it meant to them. This was what they have built. And it was so important for us to make sure that we preserved that while also making sure that we protected them as sellers of both the business and the land. When we're selling a business, in addition to the building that it's operating from, it's very detailed and granular of an approach that we have to utilize. One part of it is a business sale, which has inventory and people, while the other is title work and a business transaction of the sale of real estate. They both have to seamlessly come together, and thankfully we were able to do that.
So the lawyers balanced the technical side of the transaction with the emotional weight of our family by being available to us whenever we had any questions. Stephanie was very receptive to all of our questions, and anytime something came up that we didn't understand, they were able to kind of break it down in the simplest of terms so that we could appreciate and understand what was going on, whether that was a change in the negotiation or something in a contract that maybe we didn't fully appreciate or understand. They were there to kind of break it down and simplify it for us to make it more manageable to answer our questions.
During this transaction, empathy took precedence over legal transactions many days because we were helping the family to navigate saying goodbye to the life that they had known in this business and the business that they had built over the years, and making sure that they knew how much we understood it meant to them was incredibly important to us.
So the advice that I would provide to other families when choosing a lawyer for such a personal decision as like selling a family business would be find a lawyer that has the same values as you. It's important to know that the people that are in your corner supporting you during these transactions understand and appreciate what's important to you. I would like to suggest that if you have any technical business decisions that need to be made or transactions that need to be reviewed or contracts, I would suggest that you reach out to Angiuli and Gentile and look at them as a valuable partner in any of your legal needs.